Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It's about 12:15 here in New York. It's 11:15 here in Austin. Probably about noon if you're on the East Coast. All right, so I just was looking at the Misty trades. Does anyone want to look at the Misty trades with me? Let's check this out. I'm building out some new technology. I've just started this week, but I can track the daily how much money they've earned. Right now, these are today's trades. They made these trades today with those options. They bought some, they sold some short. Anyway, the my formula figures out how much they're going to make. So we'll just look at yesterday, or we'll look at the day before yesterday. Yesterday, as far as income goes, as far as trading profit and losses, we're projecting about a 31% NAV gain based on Monday. Based on Tuesday, 28%. Based on Wednesday's action, 22%. It's just 3 days. However, we can also project a yield. So based on Monday's option strategies, the yield would be about 131%. The yield would only be 30% based on Tuesday. And based on Wednesdays, it would be 17.9%. So I guess we'll just total this up for a month and keep a running total and try to guess what the dividend's going to be. Or we won't really guess what the dividend's going to be, but we're going to know exactly to the penny how much money was made or lost and how much of that was income was from short selling options. Because Jay said before, they take the short sells regardless of how they come out on them, and that's the income. So I took the short sells and put it here. Anyway, all right, so we just keep an eye on it. But evidently Monday was a better day trading wise. So we had a big trading profit on Monday, and we also had we sold a bunch of premium. We just didn't sell as much premium yesterday and today. So, all right, let's look now at let's look at the other stuff. Let's just go to the Yield Max Buffer report, all that kind of stuff. All right, well, I guess we can, Alti-Grid's a good place to start. Alti's making me mad today. Alti was down last time I checked. Alti's not up, so this is obviously wrong. Oh, well, Alti is up. The market turned around. That's right. The market was down when I was looking at it, but let's see. The market has since turned around. Here's a 30-minute chart. Great job, market. Well, it's not a 30-minute chart. It's a daily chart, but heck yes, the market's turned around. I checked my model portfolio Tasty Trade account this morning, and I was it didn't look good, but all right. There we have it. There's a 30-minute chart. Looking good. All right. So I still don't believe everything in Alti's. I still don't believe it. So I'm sure something's wrong. It always is. All right, that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, so that's what we have. Here's ULTY. Is that right? Also down 1.94. I hate that I have to check this. I mean, it ought to be right, but it just never is. So this says down 2.83. So I'll take the down 1.94. Maybe I don't know. Here's LFGY, and I believe that one because it was down last time I checked. Most everything's down today. Tesla, yeah. Or the with Bitcoin related is pulling back. Bitcoin itself is down more than 1%. Bitcoin futures. All right, let's just look at the index buffer report. Wow, look at that LFGY. Nice freaking job, right? Well, we always compare it to CEPI, but it's not comparing very favorably right now. Maybe it just paid a dividend or something. I don't know, but that looks bad. All right, SVOL's looking good. JEPI is looking good. Really, none of the other stuff is really performing that well. WDT down, and the other stuff is leaving a lot of buffer on the parent asset. THTA is bouncing back today. TLTW is looking good. Well, all right. I guess let's look at, if you guys want to, we can look at some option trades now. I bet Mark wants to. I was going to type hey, but I'm right here. Hey, Mark, how you doing? It's good to see you. And the other 3 folks that are here. I appreciate all 4 of you guys. I promise it. All right. So let's look at the option trades. Option strat. We'll go to option strat. Okay. I have a bearish Kava and a bullish Kava. Kava has earnings today, I believe. They're in my Discord. If you want to go look at those, I post them in Discord in a section called option trades. And that's where we talk about option trades. So join our Discord, and I'll try to leave the link in the comment or anyway. All right. I bet everyone that's watching is already a member of the Discord. Let's see. So what are we going to talk about? So where did this week start? So this week started down here. Let's kind of review this. That was a trade I did last Friday, PLTR. But anyway, all right. SE was an earnings trade. That one hit. JD, I guess, did not hit. JD's down a little bit. Earnings idea in Oklo. Now, this was a good one. This one hit right in the flat spot, but that's a nice one on Oklo. That worked out. Applied Materials, that's the rollout into next week, so we don't need to look at this. Here's a bullish idea into Cisco. I forget who asked for that. It just has a couple of days left. That one's looking, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that one's pretty, it would need to drop more than, Cisco would need to drop more than 7 or 8% to mess that one up. You can take that off. CoreWeave looks really good. Let's see if we're close to the bonus time. We aren't really close to the bonus time, but this one actually doesn't expire until next week. I don't know why I did like that, but anyway. All right, so the earnings trades look good. If anyone has any requests for earnings trades, put them in, and I'll do one. But I did them in Discord. I did them in Discord a little while ago. Mark, I'm glad you're doing well. All right, so I'm trying to think what else is there anything I forgot to cover? I'm coming out with a new video. I have a new video. I'll give you guys a preview real quick. Bitcoin-based bonds are here. STRF pays 10% per year. I need to go record this, and they aren't really Bitcoin-based bonds. I'm trying to do what the other influencers do and make real clickbaity titles. Maybe I should put a girl with their boobs out right here or something. Maybe that would help me get clicks or something. I don't know. I've thought of everything else, but I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. All right, I'm going to get busy and work on this. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot to talk about right now. The market's doing well. We can check back at the end of the day. Earnings trades are going well for the most part. If there's anything you guys need, find me in Discord. If you need help on a trade or looking for a trade idea, find me in Discord. All right, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.